112 Fabregas, and then also some other heroes here with McManaman, Cordoba, and then the Lampard there, which we'll check out in the Star Pass. But yeah, some big players here with Cruyff right off the bat. We're going to check off his stats pretty soon. Kind of almost like a shapeshifter style, where you can see there's a Ferdinand at different positions. You can see there's a Crespo with slightly different stats. We'll check that one out. And then the 111 Gattuso. So I'm seeing some people right away mentioning Cruyff at Cam 113. I know there's a 111 in captains. This one's a different position, 113. Little bit different. So we're going to check out his stats in game, see how he plays. But yeah, this is the Morphoverse here. And then we have one last, and then Howard at center mid. So some interesting players here, chat. What is our first impression? I think right away the Kohler, goalkeeper 111. 113 Cruyff, 113 Jarzinho, 113 Chiellini, and then 113 Davies as well at left back. Here are the shard costs, chat. First impressions. What are we thinking? Is this a dub in the chat? There's some good options here. I mean, if you went for some an anniversary, there are some options to fill it up. But I feel like right off the bat, we got to check out this Cruyff. 5-5 at Cam. And set to the reviews to see how much of a difference that feels. But right off the bat, the stats here. High, low. They're a striker as a secondary position. Also, the item design. What do we think, chat, about the items design? It's kind of cool. It's like a portal that you walk through and the player comes out. And like some of these action shots really fit nicely. Then let's check out Jarzinho. Again, I like how the action shots, like the images of the players, pop out really nicely. And then he's got 143 pace and 140 dribbling. He also has right mid as secondary position with 5-star skill moves. He's got high. And we'll check out Chiellini briefly. I wonder, is he similar to like a Barzagli, where not the paciest, but good defending, good physicality. And actually, speaking of 113 Italian center backs, there was the new Ballon d'Or exchange that came out for the Cannavaro, which we'll check out. But that one is already there. And then we got to check out this Davies at left back. 146 pace, 120 defending, 135 dribbling. And also, chat, this Footyverse is a 4-week event. So every week, new players coming out, new chapter to play through. So a lot available in Footyverse. And then we got to check out this new Fabregas as well. His last one was Ragnarok. I think he can play Cam. Yeah, he's got Cam as a secondary position. And then we have Van Persie here. I'm curious to see Van Persie. Is he going to be one of these top strikers that we've seen before? Because I feel like he comes in and a lot of guys know how to use him. Plays really well. Especially with that shot power and the finishing. Obviously, volley is high. And then we have a few others we're going to come back to. So this is week 1, chat. I'm going to pause on here. What do we think about week 1 of Footyverse? Who in this Footyverse week 1 do you think is interesting for your squad? Is it a Van Persie at 800? Is the Davies at 1250? I'll be honest, like I need a new left back in my team. So I was looking at Roberto Carlos from Ballon d'Or. I was also looking at that Theo Hernandez. But as a fan of the Canadian national team and Davies, I'm kind of looking at this 113 Davies and